English Broken Businesses. We are all about black excellence, bringing local entrepreneurs together to inspire and motivate you through business.
So it's simple. What you can do is to listen to this story and be inspired, and show to you guys nothing is impossible. If they can do it, so nathi singayenza bantwana basekhaya. Sit down and chill and listen to this wonderful story.
Follow your dreams.
English Broken Business, bathi beke libeke iviki neviki. You know the drill bafethu. If I'm smiling like this, you must know I do what I love best, which is meeting abantu basekhaya, ama creatives, people that are doing izinto, you know, nje eshintsha umhlaba, eshintsha ikasi, you know. Today bafethu ngise Delft. I'm here at a theater interviewing a very phenomenal man, you know, a very great guy, very brilliant guy, you know. He's here to tell us who he is and what is he doing la kule theater le. What is this Makaula film production all about? You know, we are here to find out everything from Wiener. But before we can start talking to him, I would like to thank our subscribers who've been with us as patriots, who are every week watching our videos, liking, and also commenting. If you are new to this channel, please do click the sharp button, which is the like button, and then don't forget to click the bell, which is the subscribe button. Every Thursday we bring you nothing but the mouth-watering stories from Ekasi, stories from the hood, stories that are here to inspire you, stories that are here to tell you Mtansekaya, you can make it. If they made it, you can also make it. The very interesting part about this shoot esiyenza namhlanje, the interview that we're having, is that this is the person who lives with disability, but his mind is not disabled. Lalela ithi ngakhulumi kakhulu. Grootman lam shapuzethi. Nandi Grootman lam. It's been long overdue. Yo mfana. Otherwise great. Yeah, you look good regardless the weather, yabanda, yaneta, you know.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, thank you so much, my brother. I see you are very busy. You're doing the rehearsals. Tomorrow it's a big event, 16 June. Are you guys ready though?
No, we are ready. We've been ready. We've been rehearsing for the past 2 months.
Is it?
Yeah, preparing and
for the event of tomorrow.
For the event of tomorrow.
You've been like preparing for 2 months.
2 months.
Jeez.
Yeah. So,
wow.
So the standard is high. You have no choice. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Yeah,
I'm definitely coming through to support you.
Sure.
Grootman Lami, before we can talk about the event that's happening Sasa, the people that are watching about Frastan, they don't know who you are. I mean, I would like you to introduce yourself.
Sure.
Sure.
Igama lam ndinguSisa. Sisa Makaula.
Sure.
I was born in Gauteng.
Okay.
And khulele between Gauteng, Eastern Cape,
sure.
and Cape Town.
Okay.
Ndizalwa ngumama, a very humbled mother. She was a domestic worker.
Oh.
She's still a domestic worker.
Yeah.
My father was a normal guy as well.
Okay.
So I think, and then the move to Cape Town around 96, 97.
Jeez, okay.
Yeah, and then when I moved to Cape Town to come and stay with my mother, and I figured Lenyanga.
Oh, okay.
Before coming to Delft.
Wow.
And back then I was not even introduced to, I think I was 10 or 9 when I arrived in Cape Town. So I think the kulele in Cape Town, between Cape Town and, you understand that, in Eastern Cape. I wouldn't tell you much about
Gauteng.
You understand that?
Okay, okay.
Sure,
wow, lovely.
Sure.
So mawufika lana ke enyanga Cape Town.
Yeah.
How was it? Ukufika kwakho?
Yeah, ndandiqala ufika Cape Town, you understand that? So and ke ngoku from usuke elalini uze Cape Town mawufika yonke into kufitshane. Imoto sila. Indlela la, cars is like pit, you understand that?
The lights.
Yeah, everything is here.
Sure.
You understand? So it was a you understand?
An eye-opener.
Yeah, for me. But when ndimncane so benjwayele ukuthi hey this vibe into eyenzekayo elokishini, you understand?
Yeah.
And I kept down with my mother and ndidla yonke into endiyifunayo anytime. So bendintwana so.
Wow. So at Tendeva when you were riding enyanga, so what was your lower primary school and your high school?
I think going figure Cape Town, it was about the time when i-oledi bezomuva from enyanga ukuza edelft
Delft. Oh.
because babefumane idlahla i-RDP house.
Sure.
So I think by the time ndifika i-oledi landifaka esigela same time up edelft.
Oh.
Yeah,
oh.
so I think I spent unyaka nje oyi-1 enyanga, but ndangafundi kwela cala because laliyazi ukuthi no, she's moving anyway.
Yes.
So afika wanifaka esigela edelft.
Sure.
And then samuva in 1997, samuva like into Delft.
Sure.
And by that time, Delft it was quiet.
Very quiet.
Izindlu, you can count the houses.
Hey, few houses that time, ne?
Dafila kwisigela ese mixed school, colours and Xhosa.
Yeah.
You understand? And then even then was introduced to Afrikaans. And it's something very, very alien to me. You
Sure.
understand? Yeah. So it was a journey, man. Yeah.
Wow,
So I think then it started from 97. Yeah.
I can imagine Mozoti old lady was a domestic worker. That says a lot about humble beginnings.
Yeah.
Because now old lady is not getting a subsidy, it's getting RDP.
Sure.
You know, and then you sebenze my
Sure.
So that says a lot about you having a humble beginning. Maybe sometimes you don't even have Imalio care, you know, you don't even have like a proper uniform.
Sure.
You know. So how was your family set up at the time? Do you have other siblings, a sister?
Look, mna, ama siblings bekhona abanye abantu befamily.
Sure.
But I think grand mna ndikhule likhuliswe oledi nebhrulu yam.
Sure.
That's what I call my family. Oledi lam lipushile even though belisebenza ama kitchen but belipusha kodwa man. Besifana nabanye abantwana.
Sure.
Full uniform, siyakwazi uphatha isikaftina. So we were never
Bengajump ukuthi i-oledi. Okay,
anytime
sure.
alikho. Because oledi
Single parent,
straight.
Sure.
Straight because oledi. Understand? Yeah. From so she was a father
And a mother
at the same time. Yeah, understand? So yeah, she's a superwoman.
Wow.
That one. She's still alive.
Shout out to her.
Sure.
Bro. Yeah, no. Shout out to her. You know, it's not all the time that we give our parents while they're still alive their flowers to say, "Mama,
Sure.
you are a superwoman."
Sure,
you know,
sure,
and
sure.
she has made the person that you are.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
I know and I can see ukuthi uphila nge disability.
Sure.
Take me through that. What happened?
So how I got bandihlale kusitulweni. Funny enough, or ironic, I don't know how to put it, but I was shot here, in front of the center, in 2017.
Jeez, bro.
Doing what I love best. So in 2017, in March, I was trying to convert gang members outside to become part of what I'm doing inside. Unfortunately for me, on that day,
Sure.
bavingcelwa amajita afika babadubula, and I was in the middle of that war.
Sure.
You understand? And then ndadutyulwa, and 2017, I spent I think about 5 to 6 months away from home. The pillar, you understand? What is this physio?
Sure.
Gqorha bezama ukundivusa, you understand? 2017. Yeah, that's how I got uba mandihlale apha. Understand? But before ndihlale apha,
Sure.
singenile mos I was introduced to arts in 2006.
Sure.
And then in 2012, we took over this place. We converted into a theater.
Okay.
Because as artists, we didn't have a place where we can practice our arts.
Yeah,
You
I got
understand?
you. Sure.
And then from 2012, it's when I started doing this thing professionally.
Sure.
I said, no, this is my career. This is what we will put bread on top of my
the
table.
table, yeah.
So by the time I was getting shot, I was doing what I love.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it's the same reason why I came back even more better and more wiser as I'm sitting on the chair.
Sure.
And I'm changing a lot of people's life. At the moment,
Sitting on the chair.
Sitting on the chair.
Sure.
At the moment, as I'm speaking now, ndikaqashe abantu abayi-30. I have 30 people I have employed.
Working for you.
Working for me. Looking up to me, I have to support them.
Ntwana like uhlele esitulweni.
Yeah, ndithola
You've
kanjalo.
employed 30 people.
30 people.
And there's someone over ngeenyawo can't even employ one person.
And they're outside. Ngabo abo buthela nabo abo.
Sure.
Yabo. Labo buthela nabo abo ngabo buthela nabo abo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, it's so sad that you awuhlelanga la because you were once in the midst of izinto wrong.
Sure.
You know, you were caught up with gangsterism.
Sure.
You know, when you came as a savior. You know, ukuthi bafethu, let's change our way of living.
Sure.
You know, let's change our way of thinking.
Sure.
Mina, I'm coming with a solution.
Sure.
You know, ukuthi here it's an art. Singaphila ngalento le.
Sure.
We can travel the world. Like
Sure.
one of the ladies I was talking to, she just told me ukuthi she has traveled overseas. Do you understand? And she's here today working for you.
Sure.
You understand? So you came with that mentality ukuthi we don't have to be carrying knives and guns and
No.
killing each other as a bodaki.
Sure.
You know, there's something that we can do. We can exchange that energy into this theater. And it's so unfortunate, Brian, ukuthi they never understood your
Yeah.
idea.
Sure.
They never understood what you stood for, what you stand for, which is your vision.
Yeah.
You understand? You were not even supposed to sit here.
Yeah.
You understand? Because if you are coming to bring a solution for Tina, we're supposed to be supporting that vision.
Sure.
You understand? That idea.
Sure.
With a lay out here, you know, he you know, he wants to see us being successful.
Sure.
So bafethu, away with guns, away with knives.
Sure.
You know. So it's said that uye wahlala esituleni, you got shot doing what you love.
Yeah.
And trying to change people's lives. But on top of that, into engithanda is that even when that happened, you did not give up. You said you came back even stronger,
Yeah.
much wiser.
Sure.
Because sometimes izinto ezisomazenza is like, sikutshelile yabo, sikutshelile yekela lento yakho bazokubulala. You know, so if you gave up, we would not have the ladies that are here. You know, if you gave up, we would not have the guys that are here. So Mina, just for that, I thank you for that.
Sure.
As much as kubuhlungu, you
Yeah.
know, nobody likes to be in this situation.
Sure.
You understand? But I believe God's plan is always the right plan.
Sure.
And God's timing is always the perfect timing.
Yeah.
So ngifuna ukwazi bhuti wami, has that maybe affected you? Because I know what you had to deal nama psychologist and everything, nama physio. After you found out that you're not gonna walk anymore, did that maybe affect you somewhere, somehow? Were you suicidal? Were you like maybe thinking of giving up? Like maybe with any regrets?
Yeah. Look, ekuqaleni ne.
Sure.
Yeah, affect blind. Because look, I've been working for the past 27 years.
Your whole
as
life.
a normal
Your whole
person.
life.
You understand? So that thing affects you because now you have to adopt to a new way of living. You understand? And abantu abaninzi, they don't understand.
Sure.
You understand when you are sitting in a wheelchair or maybe uhamba ngenansika ngenduku. You understand?
Sure.
So ekuqaleni, when I was in hospital going through physio, and when I came back home, that thing affected me.
Sure.
Because I can see the community is not the same. You understand? But because of the support of my wife and my two boys, I think that's what empowered me to rise again and say, look, I can either give up or I can say, look, I was saved for a reason. So this was what you call but this was uThixo befuna undibonisa ukuthi look, anikaqedi ngawo.
Yeah.
Anikaqedi ngawo.
Your mission is not complete yet,
Your mission is not done. You got hurt in the middle of the war, but the war, okay, the struggle is still
continues. Yeah.
So he told me, look, you must rise up, push your wheelchair, and go and save these people. The same people who try to kill you. And I had to chin up and go and save them again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Brian, do you have such stories here, maybe of ex-gangsters, guys that maybe they were busy at the time that you were recruiting them?
Yeah.
Do you have them here, guys that maybe is wrong, and through this Makaula Foundation, you've managed to save their lives and change their lives? Do you have such stories?
Bakhona.
Wow.
Bakhona, yeah. Amajita asuke edanyane, amajita ebephusha. Dine out apha ngoku is going to be doing comedy.
Sure.
Going to be doing comedy tomorrow. He calls himself Chalk. He's a comedian.
Sure.
Lalaiti has been doing a lot of stuff. Imosha ekasi, ibethwe ekuhlaleni, his family has given up on him.
Sure.
And then ephume jail. And then one day he came to me and said, "Brah, I want to change.
I want to change my life.
I want to change.
Sure, yeah.
And I know I can't do it alone. Please help me."
Wow.
Today, ulapha yimi, uyapusha wenza art, you understand? And is getting paid every month for what he's doing.
Wow. Wow.
You understand? So there are success stories.
Success stories, yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes.
at the end of the day, I always tell myself and abandon Kulumanabo, even in the media, that it's not always about me.
Sure.
There are many people who are in the wheelchair. Many people who got shot every day. That is not a new story.
Yeah, and it does not make yours special or
You
unique.
see?
Sure.
So what is special about me that I'm doing now with my life now? That is what I want to tell. You understand? So I don't want to I don't do
Ufuna
no,
usizelwa,
that's
yeah,
not
guys
me.
give me donations.
No.
Ngicela, uhlala endlini ningisebenzeleni and all that.
No.
You don't feel sorry
No,
for yourself
no.
because you understand with the
You
struggle
understand?
continues.
Yeah.
Wow.
You understand?
Wow.
And I could have been anywhere in the world. I could have lived anywhere. Could have lived in Constantia. But God said, "Look, Wena,
Ngikufuna la.
funa la."
Sure.
Because Ababantu, they need you. So I think that's one of the things Ziyan motivate.
Sure.
Yeah, otherwise akukho lula out here.
Yeah, no.
Akukho lula futhi man, kunzima, blind.
Sure.
But life is not easy.
Sure.
You understand? Life is not easy. I love my people. I love my black people. So if there's no one to save them, and then
Who else is going to save them?
Sure.
Wow, lovely, lovely. But I mean, now you have this production oyenzayo, which is called Soweto Uprising.
the uprising.
Oh, the uprising. Oh, not
yeah.
Soweto,
No,
the uprising.
I'll tell you why we say the uprising.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please tell us.
Yeah. So the uprising, it simply means that we as artists,
Sure.
or we as young people today, sifuna uprise against izinto ezikhoyo manje. The issue of job, unemployed of
Unemployment, sure.
The issue of free education, the issue of crime in the country,
Sure.
crime in our communities. We are scared to work at night.
Sure.
Understand? So through this event tomorrow, through arts, through our voices, through our arts,
Sure.
we will say we want to uprise against those problems through our music, through our poetry,
Sure.
through our productions.
Sure.
We want to rise against those problems. 1976, young people, they paved the way for us.
Exactly.
They threw stones, they fought, they bled. But now we have to adopt a new way of fighting the struggle. The struggle still continues.
Saponsitina this time, yeah.
See better. Yeah, what I see, yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
the timing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Wow, that's
Creatively.
nice.
Yeah,
That's nice.
creatively.
So now the uprising, it's all about ukuphakamela izinto ezenzakalayo.
Sure.
But then you are sending it via e-writing, art.
Yes.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow. That's very unique.
Yeah.
That's very
Yeah,
unique,
so
I didn't think it that way.
Yeah.
So is this the first annual event? How long you've been doing this now? This uprising?
Yeah.
Or is it every year?
Look, every year this month we have something new, something. Last year we had something called Theatre Week.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you will see it in the banner. It's called Theatre Week. So artists around Cape Town, we gathered here.
Sure.
And we arised to the problems.
Yeah.
But the theme was different then.
Okay.
So today, the theme, it says the uprising.
The uprising,
But we
yeah.
are still, fighting the same,
Same battles,
Yes,
same
yes,
struggles.
yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
Lovely.
yeah.
You see, Bafethu, the story Saka Khutmane, it's a very touching story because he got to the situation where he is trying to save the community, and that also did not break his spirit. And then maybe sometimes now you are trying to change lapha ekaslak, boys abashaya inyawupe, boys ababhe mama drugs, boys that abaphatha ibhamu, bayibiza ngeenumber 26, 27, 28. You know of those people, and maybe now you want to change them, but then you have a fear. But how do I even start? Where do I even start? Mhlampe labantu laba bayangisabisa. If you are called for that, if that's what you are called for, you have to answer the call. You have to do what you are called for.
Sure.
So be the change ekaslako, be the leader lapha ekaslako, be the person that you are going to tell yourself, I will change the situation, be as it may be. Because if Ugrotmani, he gave up after being shot, ahlale phansi esitulweni, like, yeah, you know, I believe there were stories, you know, that people were saying, wena futhi wena bowuphapha wena.
Sure.
Bocabanga ukuthi wena ungashintsha abafana base-Delft, you know.
Uzenza ihero.
Uzenza ihero. You know, but uzenza ihero wena, you know.
Sure.
But it takes one to change. You understand? I'm gonna.
Sure.
The 30 that you have, it's already a huge number. If you can just get one person ashintshe, that person will touch another one
Sure.
person. Kanjalo kanjalo.
Yeah.
You know. So it's by God's grace and it's by God's purpose. Ukuthi ube la, you know, and get a second chance in life.
Sure.
Unfortunately, so many people, they don't get this second chance.
Sure.
And your story, what you are doing, you are impacting lives. Lana at Delft.
Sure.
It's so amazing what you're doing, Brian. It's not easy nowadays to bring so many youth in one space. You understand? It's not easy nowadays. And you can only pull such crowds if there's alcohol, if there's ladies, if there's men, if there's drugs, you understand? But to pull so many numbers with no alcohol, with no cigarette, with no drugs,
Yeah.
I must say, for it,
Sure.
we are pusher strong.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Khulumani.
no, we
Thank
are
you,
pusher
Khulumani.
strong, Prayam,
Thank
you
you,
know?
Khulumani.
And I know it can get tough sometimes.
Yeah.
Like you did say, it's not easy.
Sure.
You know, hence, sometimes we need people like this, you know, people that will reach out.
And support.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
support.
not only a moral support, but we also need the financial support.
course, of
You
course,
understand?
of course.
There's lights to be paid. There's water to be paid. There's transport to be paid. There's logistics.
Sure.
You understand? And I believe whoever that is watching us, they will also like ukuthi baxhase lo msebenzi owenzayo.
Sure.
Not for the sake ukuthi hey siyamsizela cha.
Yeah.
They are not doing it for you, but they are doing it to change the situation sala at Delft.
Of course.
And Mina, from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, Delft is going to become a peaceful place. Like at Delft, we're going to have movie stars. Like at Delft, we're going to have people that will travel to New York.
Sure.
Yeah, no, we're going to have
Yeah.
them. It's
And we
going to
have them.
happen.
And we have them already.
Exactly.
We have them
You
already, yeah.
understand.
Sure.
So if they know ukuthi le ntombazana behlala kulela tyotyombe behlala kule RDP and then it's from a Hollywood, from a Delft.
Sure.
So what does that do to other kids? And imisebenzi yakho mntu
Thank
omdala.
you, Khulumani yami.
So Tina, as English broken business, maybe they never give you the flowers. Tina, we give you flowers.
Thank you, Brian.
Qhubeka mntu omdala wenza
Nkosi,
umsebenzi omuhle mfowethu.
Nkosi,
Siyabonga
Khulumani
uNkulunkulu akubusise bhuti wami.
Nkosi, man.
Keep please doing the right things and then also telling the good stories.
Sure.
Thank you so much
Thank
Bwana
you,
mfowethu.
Khulumani.
As English broken business bafethu sayivala sithi beke libeke iGrootmani liya host kusasa bafethu from 12 o'clock noon until 6 p.m. He's just going to drop the address. He's also going to drop their Facebook page, their Instagram. You can follow them bafethu. Grootmani utholakala kanjani?
Bafethu, if you want to follow and support Makaula Foundation, we are on Facebook as Makaula Foundation, on Twitter, Instagram, even on YouTube, we are at Makaula Foundation. But if you like to visit us in Delft, we are at the Blackbox Theatre or at the Delft Arts Center. To all the children who have given up, this must be the story to bring you up.
Wow.
Sure, man.
Lovely bafethu. Nali Grootmani, if you think that kunzima, you've given up, nangu umuntu that is going to inspire you. As English broken business bafethu sayivala, every Thursday we bring you nothing but the best mouth-watering stories. Do catch us next week when we bring you another exciting episode. Danko is thank you. Guys, it's very busy outside. I want to rehearse. Tomorrow it's 16 June. The youth is getting busy. I wonder when I wenzani. I wonder when I uchunani. People are getting busy ngobusha babo. Ababudli busha babo, they getting busy ngobusha babo. Ngiphethe ama sister uthula. I just want to find out ukuthi bangobani benzani badume ngani. Siswa mshapuza thi.
Ngosubra.
Ugrand.
Grand.
Ugrand siswa mbani kabalaka.
Mina ngu-Cynthia Nelly Sto.
Oh, Cynthia Nelisto.
Yes.
Udume ngani ntwana yami?
Mina ngidume nge-acting ntwana.
Is it?
Yes.
Serious?
Yeah, serious.
So you are from here in Makaula Foundation?
Yes.
Okay, so what's a role that you're playing at the moment?
At the moment,
Yeah.
we're doing a play called Umvuzo Wolucha.
Oh, okay.
So I'm the brother.
Oh, lovely.
That's my role, yeah.
Sure. But for how long you've been an actress?
Whew. been 16 years, 20.
You lie.
Seriously.
You like half of your life.
I could say it because I even went to overseas because of my acting.
Jeez, like good ngaleyo ndlela leyo.
Well, I could say I'm
Wow, that's pretty nice. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. I believe like some of the ladies and young boys from La Delft, you are inspiring them. They're looking up to you. You know, the fact that you even from Orkant overseas, they're looking up to you, you know? So I just want to find out, before I talk to my sister, what does June 16 for you? What's the significance? What does it mean for him?
For me, I wouldn't say it means freedom. It means ukuthi abantu abadala basilwela for ukuthi nathi sikwazi bani education.
Sure.
So it means ukuthi okay, now we are free. We should actually use it ngendlela right.
Sure.
Ngalendlela olutsha lenza ngayo baciva June 16 all about getting drunk and having fun.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's all about educating each other.
Sure, sure. So this is what it means for you, eh?
Yeah, exactly what we're doing here, educating each other in a critical way.
Lovely, lovely. My sister, bani kamalak?
Igama lami nguZinzi.
Sure,
They
Zinzi.
call me Zayn, yeah.
Oh, Zenia. Udume ngani?
I'm the actress.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, many Flip the Cup.
Oh,
Yeah.
lovely. Okay. So, since you're actress, are you also part of the play that's going to be airing tomorrow?
Yebo.
Okay.
I will play Unondwe, aka Pinky.
Okay.
Yeah, the mother.
Oh, the mother. I thought maybe la the wretched
No,
one.
no.
All right. How long you've been here?
It's been a while.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
I will say, yeah.
Do you think with maybe Makaula has helped a lot of kids around la at Delft?
Kakhulu bhuti wami, yeah.
Sure.
And I'm one of them, yeah. Like incedile. Yeah.
Ne?
Yeah.
So I'll say ni. After school, this is your second home.
Yes.
Wow, wow.
Nceda
So to the
kakhulu.
other girls that maybe they are watching and they are like, lapha kuyabhora Makaula, you'll never see me there. Like, what message can you tell them? What message can you pass to those girls that maybe they've never been here, or maybe even to the guys that have never been here? What can you say to them?
Okay, babukeli mna ndingathi wow, siyabuya eMakaula.
Sure.
Guys, ngoba yabona, I'm
Sure.
one of the Flew the Cup nominee because of iMakaula, and like he's sending saziwayo
Yes.
because of iMakaula.
Wow,
So guys, like
wow.
kumnandi, ziyabila, ziyashuba.
Yes.
Come and join us.
Wow.
Then everything is about right.
Lovely
Plenty
stuff.
corner, everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then to Swam, what time is the show tomorrow?
Its show tomorrow, it starts at 12 o'clock.
Okay.
Until 6 o'clock. Yeah.
From 12 noon until 6 in the
Yes,
evening?
yes.
Okay, can you give us the direction, the place? Ninguphi la Makaula, where is it?
It's a Blackbox theater.
Oh, okay.
If uyalahleka uzokhwela, you can say ku-driver uzohlikela e-rent office.
Sure.
They know it.
They know it.
Yeah.
Bazwile bafethu, they know it. Rent office, Makaula, the Blackbox, the only theater corner la at Delft bafethu. Here is the youth who are doing the amazing things. If you've never been here bafethu, please do make time that you come. You're gonna make friends. You know, it's all about building each other, educating each other. As English Broken Business, we're signing out. It's English Broken Business bafethu vandag silana at Delft in Petama Grotman in Petama Chitang Petabo, my sister. They are the people that are here behind Makaula, right?
Yeah,
Makaula
sure.
Foundation.
you're right.
Shap kunjani putam?
Yeah, ngishapha.
Mnandi putam. Bani kama lakho?
Igama lami Ayanda noqala.
Ayanda noqala.
Yeah.
Okay, Ayanda noqala wenzani la? What are you doing here?
Apha I'm a artist, I'm a producer, a DJ,
Is it?
and a stage manager.
Oh,
As you
lovely.
can see, apha bakwenzeka ntoni outside.
Sure.
Yeah.
So how long you've been here?
It's been a year now.
It's been a year.
it's been
Then Mofia la, how was it? The first time ufika nje la.
The first time nifika, daba nervous. for
Yeah.
the first time
A
because
lot of people, many faces.
Many, and especially bakule field indikuyo most of banye yabo.
Sure.
So but at the end of the day, siphela sispanisana sonke.
Lovely, lovely. So since you say we artist and then also you are a producer, what type of music you are into?
There's a e-house.
Oh, okay. Deep house.
Yeah, deep house.
Okay.
Also I'm a piano. Yeah.
Okay.
But I call it capiano.
Oh, Capiano,
Yeah,
Yasekapa. All right, sure,
Yeah,
sure. So, Nakhutman, sithola kanjani if maybe want to follow you span sako, or maybe for any bookings, utholakala kanjani?
Sure. Stage names Isla Worldwide. Yeah.
Again, ubani?
Isla Worldwide.
Isla
It's
Worldwide.
Yeah, it's EYELAR.
Sure.
Because back time alfumana abaninzi.
Exactly, sure, yeah.
Company Worldwide Lifestyle.
Okay.
Event, admin ka Isla Worldwide. It's happening there.
Lovely stuff, lovely
Sure,
stuff.
yeah.
So can you please drop your number to our viewers, the people that are watching us? I know that it's going to be strictly business, don't worry.
Okay, sure. My number is 063 1261 536.
Iphinde Prayam, IP.
063 1261 536.
Before
that's my
Prayam
business
Ngikudedela, thanks so much.
Sure.
Before Ngikudedela, what does 16 June mean for you?
16 June means as Tina for youth, yabo. Isivulele basikwazi sifunde whatever we want.
Sure.
Whereby then ayinganziki ngolo xesha.
Yeah.
So youth yangala xesha yalwa for that basifumane education.
Sure.
Lesayifunda ngendlela esakwazi understand for all of us.
Sure.
Other than before. Yeah.
So in a way you're sitting now, you're thinking, Wuti, can you take it to another next level where the youth of 76 left it? Do you think Wuti, when you can take it to another level to inspire other kids? Basikas.
Yeah, lento yenzeka apha Makaula Foundation. Yeah, that's why I'm here.
Sure.
Yeah.
Lovely, lovely
Sure,
stuff.
sure.
Bafethu, please do follow him, like his work. He's here every day, and then he's also a DJ, he's a producer. He's the guy that you can be looking for if maybe ufuna umculo, ufuna amakapiano, right?
Yeah,
Thank you, Prayam. Ne? Thank you
sure,
so
sure,
much.
man.
Hola. We are still in Delft. Makaula Foundation, Bafethu. It's happening. Guys are rehearsing. It's an event tomorrow. Mpetu Shimora la shapuzeti.
Sharp,
Mnandi Shimora mfowethu. Mnandi Shimora. Shimora, what does 16 June mean for you, Prayam?
So Khurmani sithanda uzibulisela nami kwababukeli.
Sure.
Igama lami ngishimore Delft sibabale wakaJonas kama Ifani.
Danko.
Sharp Khurmani. 16 ka June for me it's a commemoration for 1976.
Sure.
What happened to youth in 1976.
Yeah.
Where they were fighting Ibantu education.
Yeah.
And they were also fighting for equal education.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, so a lot of people died there. It was just not a good. It was a bad day, in fact.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
happened in Soweto
Yeah.
in the whole of South Africa.
And we know good Bebayenze Latina, they
Yeah,
were doing it for us.
Yeah.
Sure,
So today
sure.
we are here to commemorate them and
Yeah.
to remember them and to just.
If when Ashimora can ask you, do you think Uguti Iwithia Fandak is doing enough to recognize the struggle and the sacrifices the youth of 76 did?
I would say the youth of today is very young. They do not know what really happened on that day.
Sure.
I would include myself, but I'm
Okay.
fortunate enough because we learned about that history in primary school.
Sure.
And we also watched a lot of TV shows and movies
Sure.
that are based on what
Sure.
happened on that day.
Sure.
So I'd say the youth of today, like my brothers, my younger brothers, the teenagers, they don't know what happened on that day. So I think it's just a change now of generations.
Sure,
All that, yeah.
sure.
I wouldn't say,
Danko,
they need to learn. Yeah.
Danko and Abraham. And another thing I want to find out from you, when I currently Chunanda at Makaula Foundation.
Okay,
What's
so-
your role?
Oh, my role, me,
Yeah.
I'm a DJ.
Oh, Kapinam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also a producer.
Sure.
Yeah, I do beats as well. Yeah.
Lovely.
And there's a lot I do. Actually, I'm an all-around artist.
Okay.
Because
okay.
I started at a very young age. I also play live instruments. So I used to play marimba when I grew up and
Sure.
acoustic guitar.
All right.
So that was in Nyanga where I grew up. But when I got here into Delft,
Sure.
I couldn't find a place where I could perform my art into
Sure.
for a while, for years,
Yeah.
until I got to Makaula Foundation.
Makaula, oh.
Yeah, so I could say that they revived my art spirit.
Yeah, bengathi sesiyafa lesa spirit and then sabuya.
DJ, so because
Yeah.
I play around. Cape
Sure.
Town, yeah.
Lovely. So what genre are you playing?
So I play deep house,
house, okay.
Afrotech, and also
Sure.
soulful on my piano.
So ntwana yami utholakala kanjani for the people that would like to follow you?
Okay, if people would like to follow me, you can find me on Facebook as Momo.
Sure.
On Instagram, I'm Shimore Jonas. Yeah, that's me.
Lovely. Can you also drop your number?
Okay, my number, yeah, you can find me on 060
Sure.
419 4026.
Nang Bafetu Shimora, let's follow his work. He's a DJ Bafetu. He's also a live instrument artist. So shama rimba, shama drums, shama bass guitar. Zonke lezo zinto lezo. Let us support him Bafetu. Danko.
Danko.